In this movie, we're going to talk about animating the anchor point. What I'm going to do is use some of these still images that are really big. As you can see, they've got a lot of pixels. Some of them 7 to 8 times what we need. So what I'm going to do is make a new composition. I'm going to have it black as the background, 1920 by 1080. And then I'm going to drop these images in, and you can see that they're quite large as we're looking at that. And then what we'll start with, what I want to do is basically pan and zoom around these images. And what we're going to do is animate the anchor point. So we can use that as kind of a way to move our image, but we'll keep our focal point using the composition. So this is a little bit complicated, but once we kind of set this up, it's easier to kind of recognize and see. So one of the first things I do with this is split the composition window into two. So this will show me the composition, and then I'm going to work on the layer. You can see when I double click on this, here's my image, and it's so much larger here, as you can see. And it's only, its anchor point is centered here in the center of this image, and that anchor point is the center of what we see in the comp. And so basically it's just cropping this little area right here. And what we're going to do is then move that anchor point around, which will move this around. All right, so on my, a couple of things we're going to set up. Number one, we want to be in our layer mode. We want to be able to see our anchor point path. So this drop down right there will show you where that is. And what we're going to do is click the anchor point, and I'm just going to move it up here somewhere, maybe close to that bright star. And then down the line, 6 seconds or so, let's move it back to where it was, maybe down here. And you can see I've got a motion path, and I can change my curves here so it works. And so what we've done is just animated this motion path of where that anchor point is going to work. And we've got our anchor point keyframes here, but we're working on the layer and not in the composition. And what you can see is, as I pan through this, basically what's happening is this is our vision, our kind of camera frame, and it's small, and it's just going to move across this anchor point path that we created. And so what it gives us is some options. We can zoom out. So when I scale this, so let's say I want to scale this down. So now you can see where the scale breaks the frame. So I want to kind of zoom back out. Maybe a little bit beyond 20. All right, so that scale is losing a little bit on this edge, so I probably need to move the anchor point up slightly. So you can see how moving the anchor point up this way gives us a little adjustment there. Now let's see what that also did at this keyframe. So our scale at this point is at 29%. At this point it's still at 29, but it's caused some problems here. So if I increase my scale at this point, let's go back to 100. It's not a problem, but if I roll through this, I just want to make sure that I have full coverage in my composition window, so there's no edges of that image being visible. We'll works pretty well. So I'm going to do maybe some similar movements to some of these other images. So we'll click on the second one so we can see what it's all about. Again, anchor point. Maybe we'll open up our first layer here. We'll create another anchor point animation. I want to end up somewhere there. Yeah, that'll work. Again, let's do a scale now. Scale that back up. I like to scroll through the whole animation just to make sure the edges look good. I forgot to do a keyframe on that. Okay, so I've got those two. I think that's all I'm going to animate at this point. Let's change our blending modes to give them a little bit more dynamics. See what happens there. Maybe this one gets in. Maybe this one will just do a scale. So at that point I can just bring these back. But you can see that's how we animate. Just the anchor point. Now it's just zoomed out at that point, and we'll zoom next there and see how that looks. Yeah, so you can see we're getting quite a bit of dynamic movement as we zoom around those.